welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while. I've been so busy lately. At first it was because my son's birthday is in like 2 weeks, so I was planning for that. I was trying to get everything ready for that, and then now with the whole coronavirus thing going on. Snoop! Sorry guys, I put my dog in the cage because I'm trying to, the video I'm gonna do today is gonna be like a cooking video, and he goes crazy when I have food out, so I had to put him in his kennel. But like I said, I've been super busy running around to different stores trying to stock up just like everybody else is. But today we're just gonna do a really quick video. I don't know if you guys remember, but on my Instagram a few weeks ago I posted a photo of a thing called the goulash. Now, it's super easy to make, and it's actually kind of ironic that I'm doing this video now, because if you guys are trying to buy food and, you know, figure out dishes that you can make if, you know, God forbid we're all quarantined and left at our home, this is a super easy dish that you guys can make, and it's actually a prison food. I learned how to make it from my baby daddy. He taught me how to make it since I've been with him, and my grandpa actually knows how to make them because he did some time when I was way younger, probably even before I was born. I'm not totally sure the whole details, but in California it's called a spread. Depending on what state you live in, they might call it differently. So in California, I found out that it's called a spread. I guess here in Florida and like Virginia down this way, it's called a goulash. It's super easy. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll insert a photo of what you guys need to make it, and then we'll just go into the process now. So you basically just grab any top ramen that you like. I have beef because with the virus going on, this is all I could find. But I prefer making it with the chili ramen, and for whatever reason Walmart hasn't sold chili ramen in like ages, and I kid you not, that's the best ramen you guys can get. But really any ramen that you guys like, feel free to use. What you're gonna do is crush it up, really good. You're gonna want it into pretty small pieces. And then while I'm doing this, I have my water boiling in the back. I know that's a rice pot, but my other pot has rice in it that's already cooked for storage, because my apartment is super small. I don't have any room for like Tupperwares and pots and pans and all this stuff, so I have to compromise. But I have the water boiling right now in the back, and I just crushed up my ramen. Noah's watching his TV right now, so you're gonna want to crush it up just into like pieces. And then what you're gonna need, don't freak out, these are really old bags. I keep like my shopping bags from Walmart and Target because I'll use them for my really small trash can in my bathrooms or whatever, but I separate my bags from bags that I put meat in, simple things like clothes or whatever, so that I know that they're cleaner from the others. But I've had these for a while, so it's not like recently I just went to the store, bought them, and I'm gonna use it. So for all you germ phobes, don't freak out, it's okay. But you're gonna wanna double the bag. See, I doubled it. Double the bag. Take your crushed ramen. Go ahead and take the packet out too, and you're gonna want to pour it into one corner of the bag. And then the second step is you can really use any chips that you like to. Really, with this thing that I'm showing you guys to make, you can add any touches you want, make it the way you want, but again, crush it up. I like to use, this is the regular Cheetos, I like to use the actual Cheeto Puffs, just because it's easier to break down and get into super small pieces. I'm just making sure he has his food still. So just crush that up. This is why I like to use the puffs. It's so much easier to to actually crush up. I don't put the whole bag in there just because it's gonna be too cheesy, and I just feel like it's easier and it takes a lesser time to cook if you put less chips in there. But go ahead and crush it up the best you can. You're gonna wanna get it like powdery. Again, that's why I like to use the puffs, because it's way easier to actually grind up. Okay. See how it's starting to get powdery? Okay. So, then you're just gonna wanna add a little bit of that into here. And the other thing that I like to add is beef jerky, or I mean Slim Jim, whatever, same thing. So my baby daddy told me that the meat in prison to them would be, for this meal, is the Slim Jims, or another thing that you can actually, hi, sorry, you guys fell. I have you guys set up on a case of books because I don't have a stand. But like I was saying, another thing you can use as your protein or your meat flavoring is pork rinds. I haven't had it with pork rinds yet, but I've seen other people use it. It sounds really good. So if you guys want to try it that way instead, you can. But for my case, I'm gonna just do my usual and do Slim Jims. So let me go ahead and grab some of those real quick. And I use a really small one just because I don't like too many of them in there. Now, you can cut them up with a knife, a butter knife, whatever. This is what I'm used to. Because I'm gonna eat it anyways. It's my germs, my food. So I don't want nobody coming at me in the comments. I don't even really use all of it sometimes, so I'm just gonna put that there. You wanna go ahead and shake it up. And then, my Cheetos didn't crush that good, so I'm trying to like crush them up more. But there's that. That's fine. Then, you're gonna take a little bit of the seasoning packet, pour it in there. Put that off to the side. Don't pour all of it in there because we're actually gonna use some of the seasoning pack for the sauce. And then you're just gonna wanna shake it up. Again, put it to one corner of the side of the bag. And this is what it should look like inside. You guys can see that. Really easy. Just all in one corner of the side. And then for the water, I don't really know how to explain it to you guys. You're just gonna have to eyeball it and learn from trial and error. That's how my baby daddy taught me. I don't really know, like I'm sure you can put like a measurement to it, but the more stuff you add into it, the more water you're gonna need because it's gonna have to absorb it. And then obviously the less you add into it, the less water you'll actually need for it. But you wanna go ahead and grab the water you had boiling. You wanna go ahead and grab the water you had boiling, and we're going to add it into our bag here. And then just go ahead and pour it inside. And then obviously when you guys are doing this, make sure there's no holes in the bag, because then that's gonna kind of suck. And then all you're gonna do is kind of just bring it all together like this. I like to straighten this out just so it's easier for me to mix it. And it's super freaking hot. Just go ahead and do that. And this is like the amount that I like to put in as far as the water goes. Basically just enough for it to cover up the ramen. Like, it's not too much water, it's not like soaking in there. It's kind of just floating basically. So once you get that much amount of water, you're gonna wanna press the air out of it and make sure the air is out of both bags. Again, I pull these straight out. Okay, baby. You're gonna go ahead and tie it. Okay, honey. 1 second. Okay. So you want to go ahead and tie it. Bring it down pretty low, but leave some space. As you can see, leave some space because it is going to expand. So you're not going to want to tie it all the way down to the bottom. Again, just mix it up and time for it to go in the oven. Watch. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about and why I'm laughing. Okay? Okay guys, so I cannot make this up, but this is the oven. Please excuse my dirty ass room. So this is the oven. You want to take a pillow. It doesn't matter how you do it, but I have a huge Florida Gators pillow. So I just take this. You want to take your bag that you put together. Go ahead and lay it on there. What I do is I fold this huge pillow over it because it is a body size pillow. I'll fold it over like this, and then I'll just take one of my smaller ones. I'll just take one of my smaller pillows and place it over as so. Hold on. Let me flip the camera. Okay, so this is basically what it's going to look like. Like I said, you guys don't have to do it this way. Let me make it straighter. If what you want to do instead is just take a pillow, put it right there, and then place another pillow on top of it, you can. I just like to do it this way. I take my body size pillow, put it in the middle like so, and then I put another pillow on top of it to keep it in place. But we're gonna give that about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how much water you put in. Okay guys, so like I said, leave that in there for about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how much water you put in there, and I will show you guys what the consistency of it should be when it's done. As far as the sauce goes, I can't tell you everything that's in there because my baby daddy asked me not to, which is fine, but you guys can do whatever you want with it. So I get mayonnaise. I do about a scoopful of mayonnaise. Tablespoon, sorry. Do about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I put into a little cup. I'm using a sippy cup because Noah is super picky with his sippy cups, and these happen to be some that he didn't like, so I just use it for whatever now. But again, with the measurements, it depends on how much you want. So obviously, if you want a lot of sauce, you can do a little bit more than a tablespoon of mayonnaise, but I just do about a tablespoon, put it into the cup. And I like my stuff spicy, so I do add some tapatio in there. Add a little bit of tapatio. And you're gonna wanna add a little bit of the seasoning packet from the Top Ramen. Just dab that in there. And then I'm just gonna add his secret stuff. Like, really? Secret? Come on now. It's not that serious. But just gonna go ahead and add some of that in there. You actually get a different spoon. And like I said, again, you can do whatever your heart desires. I'm not gonna add it into this sauce because it doesn't taste right, but you can do mayonnaise and barbecue with ranch. You can really do anything. I'm sure you can do something with like a Thousand Island or whatever. But now I'm gonna mix up my sauce. And the water that we used earlier, the boiling water we used earlier to put with the ramen, you're gonna wanna use a little bit of that and put it into your sauce. That will help make it a little creamier instead of it being so thick, especially with the mayonnaise. Ranch, if you use ranch, that's already creamy, but if you're mixing it with something thick like mayonnaise or barbecue, whatever you happen to use, you're gonna wanna add that boiling water to it just to make it a little bit creamier. Look at me, almost grabbing it with no towel. And when you do this, don't add too much water because then it's just gonna be all watery and really gross. But you're just gonna add a little bit. That way, like I said, it just makes it a little creamier. Put that back, mix it up. Me personally, I like saucy food. I love pasta with a lot of sauce. I eat my fries with ranch all the time. I just like saucy food. So, you're gonna wanna mix that up. The consistency, like I said, it's not as thick, it's a little creamier, not watery like it's dripping, but that's kind of what you wanna go for, is that right there, okay? Just like that. So this is the sauce I have. If you happen to make more than what you wanted, it's fine. You don't have to use it all. But we have that ready now. Now the third step is your other topping. Chips. You can use whatever chips you want. I like the barbecue chips. I didn't get any sour cream and onion Lay's. I love those on my goulashes, but I'm just gonna use the barbecue for now. Again, use whatever you guys like, whatever you want to do. Mix it up. And we're just going to go ahead and take the bag, crush it up. One time we made a goulash where the chips that we did put on top of it, we did, I want to say it was sour cream and onion with the salt and vinegar chips. We mixed those into a little bag, crushed them up, put it on top. Oh my god, so good. It was really good. But I'm not really a fan of those salt and vinegar chips, so I don't buy them because they would like sit in my house for like God only knows how long. But you can take the barbecue chips, just one flavor of chips if you want. I'll just use the barbecue chips for today's video. Or like I said, you can do, sometimes I've done these barbecue chips and the sour cream and onion. I've crushed them up, mixed them together, and then that'll be my topping too. But it's really up to you guys, whatever you want to do, whatever you like. But you're gonna want to go ahead and just crush it up as so, little pieces. So there's that. And then you're gonna want to put that off to the side with your sauce. Just leave it off to the side. And now we wait until the ramen is done. And if you guys want to, sometimes I'll like go over there, unfold the pillows, mix it up a little bit, squish it up a little bit, and then put it back in to finish cooking. Really just up to you guys. I just do that because I want the beef jerky to like be mixed up in there. It's totally up to you guys. Yeah. So, I guess we should talk for a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like really stressed out and freaked out about this virus. I was at Target the other day and I legit like was crying two different times at Target because my mom was like calling me, just making sure I was okay and stuff, and I was like, Mom, I'm like, I can't do this, like this is so scary. And the third time I cried in Target was because Noah was throwing like an awful fit, and I was trying to put his shoes back on, and this lady was like looking at me all crazy, but I was just so frustrated. And he was crying and throwing an awful fit, and I started crying. I go, you're throwing a fit for no reason. I go, the world's coming to an end and you're stressing Mommy out, and all you want to do is throw a fit. And she was just like, poor thing, was just like looking at me and was like, oh, this poor girl. I was losing it. I feel a lot better though. I will show you guys my stock, my inventory. Actually, we're just going to do that now. Okay, so if you come into my cabinet, this is what I have. I have some rice, stuff to make spaghetti, pasta. I have a bunch of ravioli stuff, cream of mushroom. I have canned fruits, Vienna sausages, stuff like that. And then if you actually come this way, I have some diapers for Noah. I had to stock up on those. And then come into here, I have more stuff. See here, I got some more ramen. I have a bunch of juice for Noah. I have, oh, let me just focus a little bit. I have tuna, I got myself some soda, more bread, and then back there is some macaroni and cheese, noodle soup, stuff like that. And then I got some silverware and paper plates just in case I run out of dish soap, because a bunch of people are buying a bunch of dish soap. So just in case I run out, I have some of those too. And I almost forgot to show you guys too, but this is my freezer. I have some bread loaves that are frozen. I have fruits, popcorn chicken. I have nuggets back there somewhere. A bunch of stuff. I have burritos, chicken patties, more fruit. I freezed some extra weenies. We have some frozen vegetables and stuff like that too. Alright guys, my phone just like freaked out and froze. It's been doing that lately, I don't know why, but I got him some diapers, and then I got lucky. I found wipes at Target, so I got him a case of wipes, and then I bought like 4 individual ones. Usually I'm really good about staying like in stock for him. I always have like piles of baby wipes, and I usually have at least 2 cases of diapers, but I just haven't been going to the store lately, so I had to stock up now. And then as you can see here, I have waters of galore. So that's just my little pile that I have going on right now. But I do hope everybody stays safe, healthy. It's really scary to just be going through this right now. I'm not as so much worried like for myself and my health. It's just more of Noah. I know it's targeting mainly older people, elderly people, people with underlying conditions and stuff like that, but I don't know, like babies are just fragile in general. They're so vulnerable to illnesses and stuff because their immune systems are just so weak and new. It just scares me. So I am freaked out because God forbid I don't want anything to happen to him. But I am prepared. I have everything I need. And then I have a bunch of cleaning supplies too. I didn't overdo it because it's my house that I'm keeping clean. It's only me and his germs. Like, I'm not letting people come over. I'm not doing all of that. So I didn't want to overdo it and be leaving other people out there with nothing and having a really hard time finding stuff. So I bought what was necessary for myself and the baby. And sorry, I keep getting notifications on my phone. But yeah, I just really hope everybody stays safe and healthy out there, because it is scary. I don't even know what I'm doing for his birthday. The plans that I did make was to go to Lion Country Safari, like I told you guys a couple times. they're most likely gonna shut that down, so I'm not even gonna bother doing that. But I bought cake mix because God forbid, for whatever reason, if we get stuck in the house and Trump says we have to quarantine ourselves or whatever, I can still bake my baby a cake for his birthday. So there's that. Right now I've just been working. Luckily my job has the option of setting up a computer and a phone system in our own apartment in case anything happens and our building that we work in closes down. We can work from home. So we've just been having office meetings with my owner, staying up to date with the virus, staying up to date with our clients, because I work for like over 300 freaking clients, from attorneys, doctor offices, cleaning companies, a bunch of stuff. So that's that with work. I don't really have to worry too much about it. And then, like I said, my office isn't that big. We have, I want to say like 20 indoor clients, and then the girls that I work with, it's only 4 of the girls, so 5 including me. So it's very small and very intimate. We don't have a lot of traffic like if I was working at Walmart. There's people coming in and out every day, all day. So I'm really happy about that. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable at work. But yeah, we're just playing by ear right now, so yeah. But let's go ahead and check on the ramen because my baby's gonna freak out, so let's go ahead and check up on that. Okay guys, it's been about 20 minutes, so go ahead and take your bag, just cut it open like so, after the knot obviously. What, honey bun? Here. So go ahead and cut the bag open, and then that's what it's going to look like. When I said, how do you want the consistency? When you grab it to see if it's done, it should feel pretty thick, but like smushy. But smushy. Thick but smushy, okay? That's what we're going for. And then this is what it should look like. So it's just like a huge mound, but if you want, just go ahead and take the bag and kind of form it like so. It's not really necessary. I'm just used to doing that because that's what I was shown. So go ahead and flatten it out a little bit. Do you see how it looks cooked? Like the noodles aren't all hard still. Like I said, you want it to be squishy. Yeah, baby, hold on. Okay, so just form it like that. Okay guys, so this is what it should look like. I just formed it a little bit, but you can see how the noodles are cooked. It's not watery, it's a little gooey. That's what you're gonna wanna aim for. Then you just wanna go ahead and take your sauce and drizzle it on over. Like I said, I like saucy food. So I like to make sure I have a good amount of sauce. Sorry, I'm trying. Okay, my phone keeps freezing, so I hope I got what I needed. Like I said, just drizzle your sauce over it. And then take the bag of chips you decided you wanted as a topping. Okay, like I said, my phone keeps freaking freezing, but you're gonna drizzle the drizzle the chips over as so. And this is the final product. Okay guys, so I just put Noah down for a nap. I didn't realize it's already like 12:20. So he's taking his first nap for the day. But I hope you guys liked today's video. I did have a couple people request I make how to make it, how to make the goulash, because I did post, like I said, I posted a picture of it a few weeks ago on my Instagram, so I had a couple people ask me how to make it. But that's how you make it. It's super easy, super simple, as you guys had seen. And then, like I said, you guys can add your own touch, do whatever you want to it, based off of I can't talk today. Based off of the things that you guys like. Again, I hope everybody is staying safe, healthy, with this coronavirus thing going around. It's super scary, like I've said. I have my grandma that lives in California, and it's really unfortunate because I wish she would have came down to Florida with me and my family. But she just never really liked Florida, so she decided to stay in California. And it's at this point in time, I just wish that she was here, because it would be so much easier to just take care of her and make sure she's okay, because she is sick. She does not have the coronavirus, by the way, guys. She has some kind of infection, but still, it's just the fact that, like, she's like 70 years old. She's super far away. I can't really do anything. Obviously I have to stay here, work. I have to stay with my son, and there's no way I'm going to be able to fly over there with him or anything. So I feel for the people who have family really far away and right now can't really do anything to help them. But like I said, I do hope everybody is safe, stays healthy. I'm hoping and praying this thing ends sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's that. Stay tuned for Noah's first birthday video vlog. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go through with the plans that I had for his birthday. If not, it's gonna be super basic, super simple, just cake at the house, get him a couple presents, stuff like that. But I will be posting that. Again, his birthday is on March 27th, so I'll either post the video that day, depending on how my day goes, if I have time to do all that. If not, then I'll post it the following day, because I did take some time off for his birthday from work, so I mean, I should have time to be able to make the videos, put it together, and have it up for you guys on his birthday. If not, then it'll be out the following day. I still plan on moving. I mess with my coworkers all the time, saying I don't want to get stuck in the ghetto and be quarantined here if this thing goes on for another few months, because my lease is up in June. But I do plan on moving still, so stay tuned for that. In the future, I plan on doing like a tour and all that stuff. And I did decide that I'll do a tour of this apartment that I'm currently in. It's super small, it's cram-packed, but I just decided I'll do a tour. That way you guys can kind of see like what I started at and what I'm going to be moving into, and just how much nicer it's gonna be. And then obviously as we continue to grow, I just want you guys to see how far I come along. So I'll do an apartment tour sometime. I might try to get it out before my baby's birthday vlog, we'll see. If not, then just know that I will come out with a video like that. And that's it. So again, I hope you guys liked today's video. Go ahead and give it a try. If you do, let me know how you liked it. Let me know how it turned out. I'm not a cook, so that was super easy for me to make. The sad thing is, it took me a while to master the water amount ratio, or whatever you want to call it. But now that I got it down, I like it. It's good. It's super cheap. Even if it's not for like this coronavirus thing going on, you want to change your food up. If you're a college student who's living off of ramen, here's a way to spice it up a little bit. So like I said, I hope you guys liked today's video. Let me know how you guys like this dish if you happen to make it at home. And we will see you guys next time.